This is what it looks like when Amazon decides your family business shouldn't exist. They blocked our best-selling product and then started selling it themselves. Our company had helped tens of thousands of people save $250 or more on something you use every single day, your car key. But last year, Amazon started cutting off our listings, and I've been fighting with them to reverse it ever since. They refused. So today, I'm walking you through exactly how it happened and what Amazon doesn't want you to know. Because this isn't just a story about a small business getting crushed by the 5th largest company in the world. It's about how tens of thousands of people, just like you, ended up paying rip-off dealership prices when they didn't have to. Needing a spare car key or fob is actually a surprisingly common problem. It's ridiculously expensive. Maybe you bought a used car and the dealership handed you a single key and wished you luck. Or perhaps you lost one somewhere between the couch cushions and the grocery store parking lot. Or maybe... yeah, hopefully not that last one. But seriously, my friend has a teenager, and you won't believe this.
My son, whose car this is, he shuts the door and the door's locked. So the car's running inside of the garage with no extra spare.
Your only key is locked inside the car and it's running? Or somehow the one key to the car ended up in your wife's purse 10 miles away. And that's when it hits you. You're stuck calling the dealership.
Mazda Service, this is Bryce. How can I help you?
Hi, Bryce. I'm trying to find out how much it costs for me to get a key fob made for a 2014 Mazda 3. They want $304 for the key fob, plus another $42 for this piece of metal blade that goes inside. $350 plus $199 for programming. That's $550 at the Florida dealership. No wonder some people call them the Stealership. I mean, seriously, almost $600 for a spare car key? That's ridiculous. And that's where my story really begins. Back in 2018, we just bought our new used minivan, a Toyota Sienna. We finished all the paperwork. My wife and I were excited to drive it home. And then the dealer slid the keys across the desk. Well, key, singular. Turns out that's a super common thing. Over half of used cars come with a single key. Why? Well, think about it. When someone trades in their car, it only takes one key to drive it to the dealership. The other one's probably still sitting in a kitchen drawer somewhere, never to start that car again. Or maybe the prior owner already lost the spare. In any case, I asked the dealership, hey, what about the spare key? They said, oh, you'll have to go to Toyota for that. So I called the dealership. That's when I learned the spare key for our family minivan was going to cost over $400. $400! Yeah. No! No thanks. I couldn't bring myself to pay that. I decided there had to be a better way. Not just for me, but for everyone dealing with this. So I started digging in. The summer and fall of 2018 were full of late nights, research, trial and error, all building towards something new. Today, I'm super excited to announce that I've got a prototype device. This little guy plugs into your car computer, puts it in programming mode. It allows you to program your own car key and your own remote clicker. Sounds easy, right? And by December of 2018, Tom's Key Company was born. I'd figured out a working solution for Toyota vehicles and cobbled together the very first version of tomskey.com. It wasn't fancy, but it worked. And that's where the journey really started. When I launched the website, I was excited to see it take off fast. I mean, that's what all the Shopify sponsored videos show, right? Turns out, after the first month, we had a grand total of, drumroll please, 5 orders. You can do it! And one of those, yeah, that was my buddy who I asked to buy something just to make sure the website actually worked. But seriously, I'm glad I didn't give up after that first month, because slowly, things started to move. After a while, we were selling 1 or 2 keys a day. That turned into 10 a day, then 25 every day. And that's when this happened. This is it. I'm walking away for the last time. I've quit my job. Yep, I went all in on Tom's Key Company. It was both exciting and terrifying, and it felt incredible to be helping people solve a real problem. Every day we have customers telling us how much money they saved, hundreds of dollars, and how shocked they were that they could make a spare key at home in just minutes. Before long, we were helping 50 people every single day get a spare key for their car. Then came a big leap, Amazon. In 2021, we started selling there, and it started taking off. By 2023, we were helping over 2,000 people every month through Amazon. Who doesn't love Amazon, right? You click a button, and the package shows up a day later. Sometimes the very same day. For those of us who remember mail order catalogs, Amazon is like a magic genie. Looking back, it's wild to think just how far Tom's Key came. From 5 orders that first month to tens of thousands of people helped every year. All from one simple idea, making it easy and affordable to get a spare car key. Anyway, things were going great. Sales were climbing, customers were happy, and between Amazon and tomskey.com, we were helping thousands and thousands of people keep $250 in their pocket by skipping the car dealership every single month. It was pretty exciting until the end of last summer. It started small. On August 7th, 2024, one message from Amazon with the subject line, "Action required, listing at risk of removal." Then came another, and soon an entire avalanche of them. Each one said, "The following detail pages are at risk of removal from our catalog," which translated from Amazon speak basically means, "We're getting ready to block you from selling your own products." And of course, they had an explanation. They said our products had been flagged as key duplication machines, which are apparently prohibited from sale on Amazon. When I clicked for more details, the list of examples was unbelievable. Concealed handcuff keys, lock-picking sets, shoplifting devices, card skimming devices. You get the idea. Stuff thieves are going to use, right? Well, here's the thing. Our kits require that you already have a key that starts the engine of your car. That's kind of the point. We help make a spare key or fob. And let's be real. If a thief already has your car key, they're not visiting Tom's Key Company to politely order a spare before stealing a car. But Amazon didn't see it that way. They started shutting us down on August 23rd, 2024, listing after listing, with messages titled, "Notification of restricted products removal." And just like that, 57 of our products were removed from Amazon. And our small family business that we built up for years was suddenly on the chopping block.
This is no good. Oh my goodness.
It's been over a year. It's time for the truth to come out. I'm going to tell the world what Amazon's been doing. Surely there had to be a mistake. I mean, after all the customers we'd helped, thousands of 5-star reviews, Amazon wouldn't just shut us down for selling legitimate spare car key kits, right? Wrong. It wasn't a mistake. Amazon had other plans. They had decided that our products did not comply with their policy. Strangely enough, deciding that after our sales, we're selling thousands of keys every month. They're the gatekeeper, deciding what small businesses are allowed to sell and who gets to make a living. When they shut us down, it didn't just hurt me. It hit our entire team. Those sales are paychecks for our entire team to pay for their food, housing, living expenses, the kids' soccer team, everything the families need to help survive. And just like that, shut off by Amazon. And honestly, it hurts customers, the people who would have saved hundreds of dollars on a spare key, but ended up at the dealership instead. And so, of course, Amazon would be removing all the competing products, right? Well, wait till you see what Amazon's been up to in the year since. It was so frustrating for our small family business and our team to have the $2.5 trillion gorilla crushing us. But we weren't going down without a fight. If Amazon was going to shut us out, we were going to find a way back in. I wasn't going to be blocked from helping our customers. We decided to bring in a consultant, and not a cheap one. A former Amazon employee who actually knew the ins and outs of how Amazon works behind the curtain. It took a while, but eventually our consultant connected us with someone high enough at Amazon to make a difference. Finally, a real human being. And get this, through the course of multiple conversations over the week, that Amazon employee researched our projects, watched my how-to demonstration videos, and they even said, off the record, that they loved our product. They agreed it made total sense for consumers. Everything checked out good. They didn't see any reason for it to be restricted like other products in the locksmithing category that could be used for theft purposes. So they'd escalate it to get the policy changed. The sun was starting to shine again. I was happy to know our efforts to fight against Amazon were paying off. Days turned into weeks, weeks into a month, and then finally, I got the long-awaited message from my Amazon contact. We need to talk. This was exciting, the moment things would turn around, but instead, it was the opposite. Amazon Legal had reviewed our case and denied everything. Their final word, Tom's Key Company could not sell products that allow people to program car keys. They said it's too similar to locksmithing equipment and violates their policy. So with that, Amazon Legal dealt the crushing blow with an ultimatum. Get your key programming kits off Amazon or have your company banned entirely. Losing half our business overnight, that was tough. Not just on the company, but on me personally. My stress levels went through the roof. Every day felt like I was walking around with a weight on my shoulders. When the sales dropped, we started losing money. I cut my own pay. I had to reduce hours for some of our team. And one of the hardest things, telling the team there'd be no raises and no Christmas bonuses. Honestly, it took a toll. I had trouble sleeping. My mind was spinning and concerned about how we would turn things around. Our team made sacrifices, but nobody complained. They kept showing up, working hard, and believing we'd figure it out. I realized we couldn't keep fighting Amazon. We'd lost the battle to keep selling our DIY key and fob kits through Amazon. But we didn't give up. We turned that frustration into focus and doubled down on tomskey.com. We've been working to add more vehicle coverage onto our website and finding better ways to help customers directly. We will not give up. Meanwhile, you won't believe what Amazon's had going on this past year. I was doing some research recently, poking around on Amazon to see what was out there. And honestly, I was shocked because guess what? Amazon, the same company that banned us, has been selling competing products themselves. Here's something most people don't realize about Amazon. When you buy something, it'll say seller or sold by under the add to cart button. That's the actual company you're buying from. And there are around 2 million companies actively selling products on Amazon. Many of them are a small family business, just like ours. Other times, it's Amazon themselves. Yep. The same kind of key programming kits they told us were too risky to be sold on Amazon and against their policy, yet they're happy to sell them themselves. And that's not all. They're also letting knockoff versions flood the marketplace. Overseas companies putting up new listings, all selling products that claim to do exactly what we were banned for. And yet, Tom's Key Company is still blocked, unable to sell our products. Someone help me make sense out of that. But it doesn't stop there. Here's where it gets even more wild. I found one of our old top-selling product listings, a key programmer and fob kit for Dodge vehicles, our bread and butter, being sold by some other company. And yet, here it is, our listing. So let's get this straight. Amazon banned us because products that program keys are restricted from their site. And yet Amazon themselves and all sorts of overseas competitors are allowed to sell products that do the same thing, and even other companies are allowed to sell on our old listing? Come on! If that doesn't sound shady, I don't know what does. Amazon is breaking their own rules, profiting from it, and allowing others to do so, but not letting us. It's frustrating, it's unfair, and it's anti-competitive. If that gets under your skin, please comment on this video and share it with a friend. Maybe, just maybe, if we can get over 1 million views, you can help get Amazon's attention on this situation. So, what's a small business supposed to do when the 5th largest company in the world blocks you? We were the top seller of DIY spare key kits on Amazon. Our listings still have more 5-star reviews than Amazon's, and yet they can sell a competing comparable product designed to do the very same thing, but we can't? Do we keep fighting, or do we find a smarter way forward? Or maybe both. It's been a painful year. We would have helped at least 25,000 people through Amazon had we not been blocked from selling our DIY car key kits. And yet Amazon themselves, as well as foreign knockoffs, are still allowed to sell DIY key and fob kits, violating the same policy that got us blocked. They crushed the leading seller in the category, Tom's Key Company, and took over the space we built. And while they were busy blocking us, we didn't give up. We asked, what can Tom's Key do that they can't? We have our Key by Photo technology. Snap a photo of your key, upload it after placing your order, and your spare arrives already cut for your vehicle. That includes the emergency key blade inside a smart key fob. No dealership, no locksmith, no hassle. Just a spare key or fob in 10 minutes right in your driveway for hundreds less than the dealership wants. And we also started adding custom key fob designs. Fun, personal, something you won't find on Amazon. Through it all, our team has stayed together, and we've been focused on our own website. It's been tough, but we're still here and we're not giving up. Maybe with your help and new effort to fight against Amazon, the playing field can be level. Either allowing Tom's Key to sell DIY spare key kits again, or not allowing anyone, including Amazon themselves, to sell them on Amazon.com. It's been a stressful year, to say the least. We've been through a lot as a small team at the family business. Our team pushed through pay cuts, no Christmas bonuses, all after losing half our business overnight a year ago. We haven't given up, because when people find out that with our Key by Photo service, they can make a spare key without leaving their driveway, they're pretty amazed. And yes, this works for key fobs too, the ones for push-button start vehicles. And since we started in 2018, our customers have collectively saved over $25 million by skipping this dealership, which brings me to one more thing that I'm actually really excited about. It's in this little box. It came from Shopify, the platform that powers TomsKey.com. I've been holding off opening it until filming this video because I wanted to share this moment with you. This is my first time seeing this. Look at this thing. Shopify sent us this to celebrate passing 100,000 customers on our website. It's a reminder that even after a crazy, stressful year, good things still happen. At Tom's Key Company, we love helping people with an easy, affordable, and pretty cool way to make a spare key or fob right at home in about 10 minutes. And the best part, our customers love it too. This thing's really cool. I haven't looked at this till now. I'm actually super excited to see it. Thanks, Shopify. Oh, and Amazon, this fight's not over yet, because what you've done is dirty.